Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy and today we're going to be doing another off the rip episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. Always good to see a new face. All of my returning viewers, very special thank you for coming back, subscribing to the channel. So here we are. Off the rip episode today is going to be of the Weller Special Reserve. Found this little guy, this is a 375. I found him at my local Specs. 45% alcohol by volume, that's 90 proof. This is the original wheated bourbon. This is my first Weller. I'll just give a little kind of like curve on it, so we'll just sort of give you a little turn like that. I'm not going to read all of this at the moment. I don't want to waste the time on the video. Distilled, aged, and bottled by Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky. Let's go ahead and get this cracked open. Let's get a pour on, shall we? Put that out of the way, move that guy out of the way. Let's see, Weller. Now, Mr. Randy's not particularly fond of wheated bourbons, but occasionally the mixture of the mash bill can be just right, or maybe they use specific barrels, good wood, certain types of wood, maybe they char it to a certain level, degree, whatnot. I will have to say I do believe the majority of the wheated bourbons I've had I didn't like. But then again, I mean, I did drink Maker's Mark for 7 years exclusively, so but things change, you know. So Mr. Randy does a three-part series. First part, off the rip, what we're doing today. Get it home, crack it open, pour it in a glass. Share my first impressions with you because that's what we do. Part two, full review time. We go to the bottle, we drink it down about halfway point. This is only going to take probably a couple of days to get it down to the halfway point, and then put it back on the shelf. Let it sit for a week, week and a half. I like to push this for a week and a half. The 375, I found 1.5 weeks, 10 or 12 days. I'd say probably 12 days would probably be a good sweet spot to go ahead and continue it. We let it sit, open up. I go online, find as much or as little as I possibly can. I come back, we talk about it, I score it, we continue to drink it because part 3, final pour episode, thusly named. We have that final pour and compare it to today's first pour and everything in between. Weller. So, depending on if you're on the East Coast, I do believe it's ABC Liquors or ABC, whatever they're calling it now. I haven't been to the East Coast in some years. But that's where you're going to be getting the Wellers from the ABC. Here in Texas, you're going to be getting these from Specs or from the same people Specs gets them from, the same distribution company. And they probably cost you a lot more if you're an independent operated store. I don't think you're going to be seeing these in Total Wine or of any other sorts. But at least that's the way it was the last time I checked in on Weller. So yes, the nosing is very familiar, but it doesn't have that Maker's Mark sort of signature character on the nose. I've seen this green bottle. I've also seen the red one. I don't know much about them until I get into them. Once I get into them, that's when I start accumulating knowledge, like it's going out of style. So I know there's a red, a green, a red, a white, a black. I've seen all of them the other day. Not where I got this one, but an independently owned and operated. Actually, it's Texas Cheer Liquors. That's where I've seen the straight line of them. He told me, he's like, we just got that white in, you want it? And I'm like, no. I said, no. I said, I know, I'm not even, that's not it. That's above my price point ceiling, which is still 100. The most expensive bottle I've purchased so far in this journey is $78.11. And I'm pretty sure that was a Scotch. So it's got a nice nose. It's 45% alcohol by volume. Let's go ahead and get that acclimation palating out of the way. Yeah. That's definitely a weeded. That is definitely a weeder. It's got a lot of that spice, that high tingling, high punchy spiciness. Not quite like a rye. Now, I can't remember off the top of my head, where is it? But in the full review, I'll have all this information. So I'm just giving myself a moment to sort of work this paletting, acclimation paletting out of the way. There it is. Weller Bourbon 375 on the shelf. This is $18.39. I'm not going to do the math because I don't care to at the moment. That'll be in the full review though, once I have all my notes sorted out. Whew, this weekend was a haul. Let me know in the comments if you think you'd like to see a haul video. So I go out every, I think every other, I'm gonna make it either every weekend or every other weekend and do a haul video. Now I know some of my whiskey tubers out there, they do a haul for the month. You know, they'll go out and they'll blow it all in one time, 1 month. I do that occasionally when there's an inventory reduction sale. So one store is like going nuts and I've lined it up, you know, and I'll just go there and just, I think the last time I spent, what was it? Last time was either $300 or $500. And at that one store, they had a crazy inventory liquidation sale. Let's go ahead and get that second one done and see what she has to say. I don't think it's gonna. It looks like it's gonna take its time. You can see I'm trying to. That's got some. Well, I mean, yeah, you saw it. It's taking its time, but it's got some pretty good viscosity. Doesn't quite transfer that well in the mouth. It feels a lot looser than you see it on the glass. So let me get one more and we'll talk about it. Yeah, it's definitely a weeded bourbon. Are you sure about that price? Like I said, I know nothing about Weller. Okay, so it's a $20 $375. $20 out the door for this. Weeded bourbons are not my thing, but if you do it right, it'll get a pass by Mr. Randy. Excuse me. Okay, so let's go ahead and I guess we're ready to do that finish. Do I have something? No, I don't have any water. Oh well. Straight shooter, let's go. You get kind of a flare up. Yeah, you get a nice, huge, spicy flare up. You're getting some. I want to try and list it in order from biggest to least, most to least. I'm going to say probably vanilla, oak, caramel, spice. Even though the spice is like, it's all wrapped in spice. It's all wrapped in spice. But mostly vanilla, oak, caramel. I'm getting lots of gum, cheeks. It's a lot in the cheeks right now. We've got a surge of warmth or heat in the back. That's pushing a 3. That is easily pushing a 3, but that's not surprising to me when it comes to these weeded. When it comes to these weeded bourbons, it's not that surprising. I have to keep looking over at the timer on the screen because sometimes these videos run long. I'm not paying attention to the timer because I'm sort of offset. I'm over here, kind of not right behind you. I'm like off to the side over here, so I can't see the screen. But occasionally I have to kind of lean over and make sure we're still in the frame. Oh yeah, so the back end is starting to subside a little bit. It's dropping pretty rapidly now to a 2. The cheeks are still holding in there. There's a little bit in the gums and a little bit on the lips. The roof of the mouth hardly ever gets any play. The tongue is quickly dropping out too. So mostly it's the cheeks and the back end that are holding on. The cheeks and the back end. Giggity. Well, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. Bypass the algorithm, and as soon as these videos are uploaded and released over the YouTube channel, it'll come right to you. You'll be able to watch it. Okay? And there it is. Do me a favor, in the comment section, tell me, where are you? What are you drinking? What's going on in the world of libations around you? And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Oh yeah, forgot that part. If you've had a Weller, if you've had more than this one, if you've had any Wellers, go ahead and hit me up in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Which one should I go with next? I think the next one is the red one, correct? Red one I think is next. I've seen those about as often as I've seen these green ones, pretty much everywhere that I go, except for some places, you know, but there it is. Anyway, I guess we'll find out in the full review video what it's going to turn out to be.